Here on the river going live tonight. Wanted to get out earlier, but you know everything kept happening, so we're gonna get out here and see if we can catch some fish for you tonight. Got my catfish candy here. Got some liver. Gonna try a couple of different things and see if we can't put some fish on the bank. Got one already hooked up, so we're gonna go ahead and put a small brim on this one and throw him out and see if we can get something going. Hello. Yeah, I got me a brim here. He's not too big, not too small. Got him up and ready then. We're gonna flip him out there and see can't we get a fish. All right. Got that one out. Now I'm gonna fix up these other two and get them in the water. And that wasn't good. Drop my phone. All right, there we go. We back at it.
Are you doing sketching anything?
Just started.
Oh, okay.
Good luck.
All right, thank you. All right, going with some. Got some 5/0 Eagle Claw circle hooks. What I like to use, circle hooks. So go get that tied up here, and this one we're gonna put some cut bait on, and then the last one I fix up, we're gonna run that one with liver and see if we can see what they're biting tonight. Grab my glasses so I can see. Water's real low right now. When the water's low, you have to get out right in the middle of the current. Normally I kind of fish the edge of it because the fish don't stay out in the current. They don't want to fight that current, so they hold on the edge. But right now when the water's real low, they're going to be out in a little deeper water right at the edge of the current. So that's what we're going to be getting out there to see if we can get one. I'm going to go ahead and tie up both of my lines, and that way I'll get them both in the water at the same time. We got our layup live bait rod. It's in the water right now, so let's hope that it'll pick up something. It's right there, so while I'm off camera, you can keep an eye on that rod for me. Uh-oh. We got something on this rod here. All right, it's a good one. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, come on. He took me in the rocks. Let's see if we can coax him out of there. Sometimes when you get one in the rocks, if you give them a little bit of line, they'll work themselves free. So that's what I'm hoping. That's the one we had that live brim on. Dang it. All right, we're gonna put it right there and just let it sit for a second, and maybe he'll swim himself out. I get quite a few that do that. They swim themselves out. So we're gonna leave it sit there and see what happens. Man, I sure wanted to get that one, but he's skedaddling under them rocks on me. Hopefully he'll swim out. Lots of times they do. So I think we'll go back with another live brim on one, and then we'll go with liver on the other one. I'll wait on the cut brim. All right, let's check this one again. See if he swam out. Hopefully he did, because he really took it down. That was a pretty good sized brim on him. So, nope, I think he got us in the rocks. Well, that one got away, but we'll get us one. We're going to... Got one just about ready to go. Let's get back in. Just lost something on there. I had a pretty good sized brim on there, and he took that catfish candy and went away with it. Got me under a rock, so we're going to get this other one fixed up right quick and get back out there. Be pretty nice if he comes back and want to eat again, and we can get him. Well, one thing on that one he broke me off on, I didn't have my bobber on. if you have that bobber on, it helps keep them out of the rocks some, especially the bait. So they're biting it a little bit higher. You have a better chance of getting them up out of them rocks. Get all fixed up here, and we're gonna get back out there and get him. We're not gonna let him get away with taking our bait and not nothing on there. So this time I'm gonna go with the 3 ounce. I had 2 ounces on last time. I'm gonna go with the 3. Get down, and like I said, I'm out in the current, and I want to hold out there a little bit more. So I'm gonna get 3 ounces of a no roll lead on. You can see right there, it's 3 ounce no rolls. Got these little bobber things from somewhere. I don't even know where I got them at, but I got a whole bunch of them. So I've been using them as cushion between my knot and my lead. So we just slide this on right here. And get back out there, because he took our brim right away. Probably was a flathead, because that was a pretty good sized brim I had on there, and he took him right off there. So we're going to get back out there with one. This time I'm gonna put my bobber on to help keep it up out of the rocks. And you can see I'm sweating like crazy. It's still almost 90 degrees, and it's probably close to 10 after 10 o'clock here. So we are still hot. That's why I came out so late. We've been just cooking down here in Georgia. I mean, cooking. So we're gonna just keep going. Gonna grab a bobber, and then I'm gonna get that one out there with another live brim on it. Put that catfish candy out there and let it do its work. All right, I got me a float here, bobber float, whatever you want to call it. What I do is you put this on about 4 or 5 inches up from your hook. And that helps keep the bait up out of the rocks, because if you have a pretty good sized brim on, he'll go right in the rocks on you. And he'll hide in the rocks, and the fish will have to find him in the rocks. So if you got this float on, now it's keeping him up out of the rocks, keeping him up where the fish can get to him. All right, got another good sized piece of catfish candy here going out there. All right, that's what that setup looks like. You got that float and you got that brim on there. Now that's going to keep him from going in the rocks because he's a big boy. He can swim right down in the rocks. All right, let's get him out there. See what he does. Didn't like that cast. I'm going to cast that. Trying to get in a certain spot where those, right where I want to be, where those fish lay at, hopefully. There we go, that's better right there. All right. Got this one back out, got another live brim on there, so I'm gonna work on the other ones right now. Get one of those up and going. Want to thank everybody that's watching. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to Bruce's Outdoors. We have a lot of fun. I just play it as it goes. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get another rod out here right quick. Hopefully they come back and get that brim, whatever took our first one. Oops, gotta put my lid on first. All right, I'm gonna go back with 2 ounces of no roll on this one because I'm gonna throw this one a little bit shallow. All right. Well, maybe we're gonna get lucky and they're gonna feed tonight. We know there was one hungry one out there. All right. I think I'm gonna go with some cut bait on this one. Then I'll put liver on the last one. since we had that one, take that live brim. Maybe somebody else wants a small piece of brim out there. We are going to do the same thing with this cut brim. Going to put that bobber on and get it up off the bottom. Hopefully get it in fish range. All right, that one's ready. We're going to get a smaller brim and we're going to make some cut bait out of it. Just when I'm catching bait, I keep the small ones too because sometimes the fish are really finicky and that's all they'll take are really small pieces of bait. So got to make sure you're having what they want to eat. So we're going to have some small one here. And that's what this one's going to look like. Got our bait, got our bobber to keep it up off the bottom, and we're going to go with that. All right, got these two set up now. Gonna get the third one set up here. Third one we're gonna put liver on. We'll try some liver to see, what's, see if we'll get them on some liver. This one too, we're going to use 2 ounces no roll lead, so let's go with that and see what happens. Yeah, I'm live. Just started. All right, I'm just about ready to get this third one hooked up, get this tied up, and that's the one we're going to go with the liver on, and we will see what's going on. Well, the fishing just started, kind of. I had a really nice brim on, and something took it and got us in the rocks, and we didn't get him, but we back out there trying to get him. Like I said, this third one we're going to be using liver on here, so seeing if somebody wants to eat a little liver. Well, we'll do the same thing with this one. We're going to have that bobber on all of them. Help keep them up out of the rocks. All right, I gotta check my bag. I need my thread. I like to tie my liver on so it doesn't come off. Gotta look in my bag and find it now. Well, I guess we won't be using liver. I forgot my thread. It's in my wagon. I normally bring my wagon, but I didn't bring my wagon down tonight, so we're going to throw this other piece of cut bait on and throw this out there and see if they want to eat cut bait. I want to thank everybody that's watching. If you're a subscriber to Rooster's Outdoors, I appreciate it. If you're not, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you be around tomorrow. I'm going to go live about 8 o'clock tomorrow, and I'm going to be cooking gar. I caught a gar a week or so ago and just haven't had time, but I had it in the freezer. Going to take it out. Going to show you from beginning to end on how to cook your gar, prepare it, and everything. All right, shout out to Brent Lee. All right. Now I know who you are. I wave. Hopefully, I'll definitely wave to you now. All right, this third one, it's got that little bitty piece on there. Sometimes that's what they take, and we're going to find out. River's really low, so we're going to get out there and get down there hopefully where the fish are at. All right, got them all out. Just a matter of waiting now to see if they're gonna do anything. There we go. Hey AJ, how you doing? Shout out to everybody that's watching. And like I said, if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe because we're gonna have some fun this year. Got some other trips planned. You've been following me. You know, I just came back from Oregon not too long ago. We were up on fishing the Snake River. I'm from Oregon, so we make that trip every year. Have lots of fun. Check out some of those videos on my channel. We're fishing in Oregon. We're catching trout, smallmouth, striped perch, crappie, catfish, the whole thing. I really want to recast this, the one with the live brim on it. My luck, I'll get hung up, but I just don't like where it's at. So we're going to bring this one in and recast it. See, our brim is still nice and lively, and he can't hide on us. So we're going to recast him and put it in a different spot. All right. I like that spot a lot better now. Now let's see if it produces something for us. Nice and quiet down here. Most of the walkers, well, there's a few people walking down here. I don't know what time it is. It's probably close to 11 o'clock, if not 11 o'clock. Man, I sure wish we could have got that first one. That was a nice brim on there, and he took it right down and went straight to the rocks on us. Now there you can see all three of them. Super nice night down here. Now it's not nearly as hot. It's cooled down. I'm trying to change the position of my camera to see if I can still see my poles. Let's see how. No, I don't like that. I guess that's the best view we're gonna get. Let me see what else. Julius Jones, my grandson is watching me. All right. Hopefully these poles go down here. We want to see somebody biting. Whenever I go live, as soon as I go off, then I always catch a fish. So Hopefully tonight it happens before it goes off. I want to thank everybody that's watching. It's a nice night out here. Hopefully fish will come along and bite. How you doing?
Anything yet?
Not yet.
What did you catch out here today?
I mainly fish for catfish, but you catch other stuff. Um, Here, check out my YouTube channel. You'll see what I do on there.
Okay. I saw your video.
All you gotta do is scan that QR code and bring it right up. But
okay.
that's what I be catching out of here.
Oh man. My father-in-law was a fisherman, so I know you probably definitely follow me.
Right. All right, make sure you subscribe to that. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. What I like about being down here on the Riverwalk, you get people come by and you can interact with them. It's really nice when you catch a fish. Everybody likes to see you catch a fish. Just hope that we can catch fish tonight. It's starting to cool down a little bit. Like I said, we've been just cooking down here in the south. I guess the whole country's been cooking, but we got this humidity and it's 90 with the 97, 98 with the heat index of 100 and something every day. And then, like I said, it's probably close to 11 o'clock at night and it's still almost 90 degrees. Only good thing, the sun ain't shining on you. That makes it tolerable. Yeah, if you're just joining me, like I said, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, we're going to be cooking up that gar. I'm going to show you my recipe for it. It's really good. You'll enjoy it because I see a lot of time people just throw them on the side and waste them. You don't want to waste it. That's very, very good fish. And if you check out my channel, you'll see on there I show you how to clean them. We caught them, we cleaned them, and now we're going to cook them. And we'll be cooking live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So that'll be Saturday. I don't know what the date is, but it's tomorrow. Maybe if I don't watch them, it'll bite. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to let these sit for about probably another 15 minutes. If I don't get a bite after 15 to 30 minutes, I like to move mine and cast to a different spot and just, move around a little bit and see if maybe they're in a different spot and just not moving. I still think most of the fish are still on bed because everyone I catch is pretty beat up from nesting. So I think they're still on bed and they haven't came off yet. Because normally when they come off, you get a pretty good push of fish you catch. But that's just my thinking, and we'll find out here hopefully that if they are, if they aren't on bed. But we're going to give it a little bit longer, and then we are going to move down a little bit and try it there. Nothing there, we'll give that a little time, then we'll move back and we'll move up. So we're going to be moving up and down in this area to see if we can get one to bite. All right, sorry I got to get so close, but I can't see. I had to get my glasses out so I can see what people are saying. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move this one. I ain't gonna wait any longer. I'm afraid so. There's a ledge out there, and if you don't get over that ledge, you get hung. Oh, cool. I just pulled my bobber off. That was the only thing I lost. So we're gonna get another piece of cut bait and get back out there and see, can't we get us a fish. All right. Got him hooked up. We're gonna take this one down here up a little bit and see if we can't get it out. Get somebody to eat. All right, I casted this one up a little bit farther. Um, I keep all my rods pretty close together because if you're not paying attention, the fish will take your rod. So you got to keep them close to you. Or if I'm not, I tie them on. All right, we're set now. Now we got them all on camera. All right. Let's see if we can get something going. I'm going to turn the camera here for a second and sit down and take me a break. And hopefully that'll entice him to come on and bite because I'm not looking at it. That would be wonderful. Sure wish we'd have got that first one that we had on earlier. That would have been a really nice way to start the night off. He took a really nice brim, but he ran straight under the rocks with him. And it's been pretty quiet ever since. But I appreciate everybody that's following along. And like I said, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to Bruce's Outdoors and enjoy yourself. Tomorrow, We're going to be cooking 8 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to be cooking the gar I caught a couple weeks ago. I've been saving it till I had time. I've been super busy. Going to have some time tomorrow. We're going to throw them in the grease and have some gar and fries and enjoy ourselves. We may even have gar tacos. We'll wait and see what tomorrow brings. Yeah, it's almost 11. I thought it was later than that, but maybe somebody will want to eat. Well, this hot weather, that means I'm going to have to start fishing for shell crackers and brim. They seem to like this hot weather. So I got a couple of spots that I'm going to try to go live from there. Don't know if I got enough phone service. We'll find out and see if we can. It'll be nice if we do. All right. How you doing? We are just sitting down here enjoying the evening. Nice little breeze starting to pick up. It's not as hot as it was during the day because that sun's not out. So it makes it for a pretty nice evening fish. We just need some fish to bite. Like I was saying earlier, I think the majority of the fish are still on bed. The few I've caught in the last few weeks have been pretty beat up from breeding, so that's where I think most of them are, and they're going to be there for. I figure another few days they ought to be coming off by mid next weekend. I think we'll see some fish being caught because I think they'll be off bed by then, and they'll be out looking to eat and get a full belly, and hopefully they'll want to eat some of my bait. I sure wish I hadn't forgotten my thread to put the liver on, because I wanted to see if they do something with the liver. But again, just want to thank everybody, especially if you're out here in the east. It's almost 11 o'clock, a little late for somebody. But if you're out west, where a lot of my family is in Oregon, it's only 8 o'clock there, so that's fine. But if you're out here in the east, it's 11 o'clock. I think I just saw a little twitch on my. I'm gonna turn it where you guys can see it. Just had a good little check on the live brim, so hopefully that guy came back and wanted to eat some more. He gave it a nice little tap, so maybe he's just checking it out and getting ready to eat. That would be nice. All right. Not yet. Lost one when I first got here. He got on and got in the rocks on me. All right, I'll turn it back to the rods if I see them doing anything. Maybe if I keep it turned off of them, they'll bite. Water's really, really low. But normally, sometimes when the water's low like this, I do pretty good out here. So I think it's just it depends if you know what's going on. I just got to break the ice and catch one live, and then it'll be good. Then I think we'll be catching them a lot more because I catch a lot of fish. But like I said, the last few times I went live, I my phone got hot the one time, so I had to turn it off. The other time, my battery was dying, and both times, as soon as I turned off, I caught a fish. I might move these. I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer and see what happens. Then sometimes they raise the water at night. That's always nice. If I'm down here fishing by myself, I don't see anybody else fishing. Was a guy down here on the other side of me. Nope, he's gone. And they start letting water and raise it, and the fish go crazy. That would be nice if they would do that. Let's see, somebody asked me a question here. Yeah, you better be careful of them snakes, huh? That's one of the reasons I really like here fishing on the Riverwalk. I don't have to worry about no snakes. There's nothing but concrete. I don't have to worry about nothing but just throwing out and waiting. Hopefully, a fish comes by. Well, action's kind of slow tonight, but like I said, it's a beautiful night. I mean, it's finally cooled down. Got a little bit of a breeze, and hopefully that'll get them going. I think I'm gonna move up a little bit and see if we can't get them to do a little bit more than they're doing. We're gonna fish a different part of the hole, so we're gonna move up. Hopefully we can get them all in and not break off nothing. That would be wonderful. All right, still got our brim. Got right here. I got caught on this other line. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna move these up, and then I'll come back and get the camera and the other pole.
That's fair enough.
watch and figure out how it works.
All right, I'm gonna grab this pole and we're gonna get up here to my spot where I moved and see what we can do. I'm going to put my my live brim out first and see what we can do with that guy. All right, got that guy out. Now let's see, can't we? I think we'll go with this other little brim we got here. All right, we got two of them out now. We'll get this third one out and see what we can do. Third one was our piece of cut bait. So what we have out now is we got one pretty good sized brim, we got a small brim, and we got some cut bait. So that's what we got out in the water right now. We moved up the hole we were fishing, we moved up in it. See if that would help us pick up some fish. Would be nice. All right, again, I want to thank everybody that's watching my channel. Appreciate it. And like I said, if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. Remember, tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time, we will be cooking gar. So join us to have some fun cooking that gar, and very tasty. You know, a lot of people, I see them, they catch them, they just throw them up on the bank because they think they're trash fish. They're not. They're very good eating. Easy to clean once you get through that armor on them. Very easy to clean. So I have a video on my channel showing you how to clean them. So if you want to see how to clean them, go ahead and clean them, and you'll enjoy them. You really will. And we're gonna do that tomorrow. We're gonna cook him. So make sure you be ready tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be on cooking gar. Bruce's Outdoors. Well, I guess when we got down here, we got the only hungry fish that was in here, because he really gobbled up that big old nice brim and had a couple picks since then, but nothing serious. But if nothing else, it's a very nice night out. It's nice and warm. Got a nice breeze going, so it's cooled down a lot. Our daytime be hot as fish grease out here, and now we are tolerable at night when the sun's down. We just want one to grab on. Julius. Julius is at home, of course. My luck will catch a big one, and I forgot my net, so that'll be interesting to see how I get him out. But I'd rather have that problem than not catching nothing. Let's see. Julius is, I'm sure, playing video games is where Julius is at. Got the train coming by out in the background. Got the moon out. I have 3 poles out.
I didn't say I wanted to go to a park.
But remember, make sure you're here tomorrow. We're going to cook that grouse. We're going to cook that gar at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. So make sure you stay with us and cook it. And it shows you, I'll be showing you how to cook it. And it's pretty much just like any other fish, but the nice part about it doesn't have any bones in it. When you fillet them out, you can fillet them and you just get 2 pieces of meat, no bones. So that makes it really good. And yes, I will be doing a beer batter for them. They're really good in the beer batter. So we will be doing the beer batter. Well, I don't hardly ever bring worms, but I brought my liver because the small ones will bite the liver, but I forgot my string to tie it on, so I didn't use it. So tomorrow, probably after I cook my gar, I'll probably be back down here again tomorrow night fishing again. They're talking about maybe a little bit of rain next week, so that would make it nice. But for right now, we're just sitting out here and enjoying the day. And hopefully somebody will come along that wants to eat. Yep, they come along and eat, and we will get them. As you can see, the river walk's pretty much deserted. There's just a few people on it. Everybody else is gone. I'm gonna check this one. It got a pretty good tug down. Might have been a turtle, but I want to check it to see. Water really dropping. There's a sandbar out there, and I can almost see the sandbar. All right. Remove that one. Hopefully we'll get a bite on it. That water's just dropping so fast. But sometimes that makes them feed, so we'll keep giving them a try. Just wish we'd have got that very first one I had. He was probably a nice flathead because he took that live brim, and as soon as I grabbed it, he went right under the rock. Oh, getting a little more activity down here now. All right. Again, want to thank everybody that's watching. Thank you very much. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe to Bruce's Outdoors. Got some good stuff coming up. Gonna try in the next few weeks go up to Tennessee and fish in Gunnersville. See if we can maybe catch one of them big boys up there. Me and a friend of mine are trying to get it all worked out to where we can go up there. That would be nice to try that out. It's not that far away from here, and my daughter lives about 30 minutes away from it, so that would be perfect. We could go up and I can stay at my daughter's, and then we're only 30 minutes away from Gunnersville, and go out and hopefully catch a big old catfish up there. They have some nice crappie and stuff in there too, so I think it'd be good to just give it a try and see what we can do. This one keeps acting a little funny. But the water is so low right now. And it's steady dropping. I've been here, been fishing about an hour, and it's probably dropped, maybe 10 inches. I can see it down here on this rock where I'm sitting at, where the rock was wet. And now the rocks is you can see the stain of where it had water, and now it's gone from there. Sometimes when that water's low like that, they start to feed. But we'll give them a few more minutes, and then we may move downstream some more and see what we can do down there.
I'd rather turbo lag because I put my turbos.
Just remember, guys, we're going to be cooking that gar tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So that's 5 out west where most of my family lives. Where I'm from Oregon. I do a lot of fishing out in Oregon too when I'm out there. Just came back from a long trip on the Snake River. Make sure you check out my channel and you'll see the Snake River trip on there. Had a really nice time out there. I look forward to that trip every year. We've been going on that trip about 40 years. So it's really fun, and as soon as we're done, we're planning for it the next year. So that makes it real fun. into fun. All right, come on, give us some water. It would be nice if they'd give us a little bit of water. They'd probably stir these fish up and they'd start biting. All right.
I can't really say my.
Just got a little tap on one here.
But Young got one you bought.
Hopefully they'll come on back.
Young, where's speaker at this day and gave for Christmas? At the all day time.
I'm gonna turn the camera so you guys can see this one. He keeps playing with it, and maybe he'll go ahead and eat it. Yeah, the red one there, he's tapped it twice, and that's just that piece of cut bait, so maybe he'll go ahead and eat it. Gonna adjust this one pole. I'm gonna move it, see if that'll generate some action. Well, we just generated a snag is all. That's why they hadn't been doing nothing. They snagged up.
She like who the person that put me on like my you know like my space person, like you know what I'm saying? She was I forgot what the word was, but she was that one. But when it came down to talking to this school board and then I was like
All right, let's see if we get nothing loose. All right, our brim looks like he's seen better days. We're gonna take him off and put a live one on, then we'll use him for cut bait. All right, let me grab some more bait. Be right back. Well, I hope I got some bait left in here. I only brought a few down tonight. I don't know. Let's see. Well, looks like I got one little one left, so that's going to be good. We're going to put him on. All right, we got our last live one on. We're ready to put him on and get him out there and see what he can do. We're going to check this other one too since we brought those others in. We're going to change this piece of cut bait out too. We're going to cast this one out and then we'll change our cut bait out.
What's good, OG, man? I see you out here getting busy. Yes, sir.
Yep.
You getting anything, man?
Not yet. Had
Not
one.
yet?
I had a good one on when I first got here, and then had a couple other good bites, and that's been it.
Oh, he got wise to you, huh?
Yep.
He's like, man, something.
All right, now we're gonna cut up our one that we had that we didn't get nothing on and use them for cut bait. I always like to start out with the head. If they take this head, they usually pretty good sized fish. Make sure you leave plenty of hook out so he can get hooked. All right, we got these two out right here. I'm gonna work on that other one here in a few minutes and get it set back up. Gonna grab my bag. I don't like leaving those up real high because something with some size hits on this figure, it'll be gone. So I'm gonna grab my bag so I can fix this one up, and then I'm gonna show you one thing I do when the fish are really finicky like this. So be right back. All right. I'm going to leave that on those two rods while I fix this third one up and be right back. All right, I'm just about done over here, and we'll be getting back in the water with this third rod. All right, I'm going to show you what you can try when the fish are really finicky like they are tonight. I got this large brim up here. What you want to do is you want to just fillet him like you were going to eat him. Now we got a nice, long, thin piece. Sometimes they really will eat these when they won't eat nothing else. I think it may be because they're really easy for them to get in their mouth. They don't have to fight it or anything. I do that with skipjacks. Whatever I'm using for bait, I will fillet one up like that. Cut some in chunks, just give them different things. Fish are kind of like us. Some days we don't really mind what we eat. Some days we're kind of picky. So on them picky days, you got to have something for them. All right. We got them all out. Let's see what we can do. All right, again, I want to thank everybody that's been watching my channel tonight. I appreciate it. Sorry we haven't caught any fish, but we got to just keep trying. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and you will have some fun and see some good fishing. I just want to remind everybody, tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, we're going to cook that gar, so make sure you tune in and you'll watch it. And you can go back and check my channel and you'll be able to see the catching the gar, how to clean a gar. A lot of people don't know how to clean them. You don't want to mess with the guts. You don't want to do any of that. You just get through that armor, cut right down the back, and just peel him out of there. And you'll just have 2 pieces of meat. So that's what you're looking to get. Not messing with anything else. And the rest you can just get rid of. Because they say the eggs are poisonous. I don't know. I'm going to take it at their word and believe they're poisonous and not fool with them. So like I said, I just cut down the back and get the meat right out of the back. Well, let's see what time it is. Almost 11:30. We'll give it to about midnight. We ain't had nothing by midnight. We'll call it a day. Because I'll have to get up in the morning and go catch me some brim. I'm in the process of moving, and I got to reset up my bait tank. And I got to find a good place to put it and get it set up and get my brim back in it. Because normally I have lots of brim in my bait tank. But like I said, I'm moving, and I'm going to have to take my tank down and move it and get it all set up again. And get ready for the fall. Because hopefully fall will hurry up and get here, because we do some really good fishing here in the fall. These are those dog days of summer where it's just so hot, everything is hot. Water out here is probably 80, 90 degrees. I know it's pretty warm. But hopefully we'll pick up one before we call it a night. Very nice night out. It's got a little breeze, and it's probably in the 80s. It's been in the 90s. When I first got here, almost an hour and a half ago, it was still in the 90s. But it's cooled down now, and just sitting out here enjoying the night. Catch a fish will be a bonus. Don't catch one, no big deal.
Are you doing favorite live?
YouTube.
YouTube?
You guys follow my channel?
I can. Let's do it. What's your channel? What we got?
Right here. You gotta do is scan that QR code.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Bruce is outdoors.
Hey, you ain't even want to stay.
It's time to scan your face. That's it. I ain't lying.
Oh, I got you.
Okay, you guys make sure you subscribe now.
I sure enough will.
I might come out here and do it with you.
Hey, I'm always out here. Come on down.
All right.
Come on down. We'll catch something.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys. Have a nice evening. That's why it's always fun to be down here. People come by and you can talk with them and chat with them, and it's just nice talking to people. A lot of people want to fish, but they don't know how to fish, so you get a lot of questions. And I don't mind answering the questions. I enjoy talking to the people. But I sure would like to get a fish tonight. That one got away from us. They ought to be feeding, but I think they are on bed. That's why we're not getting much action. And like I said, I don't think it's going to be too much longer. They'll be off bed and they'll be feeding. Or if we could get lucky and they let some water out, that would be real nice if they let us some water out. That normally stirs them up when they let water out and we get something going. But remember, tomorrow, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be cooking that gar. So make sure you join in and watch. Nice quiet evening. Well, the last time I went live, I had a gentleman from Russia that was watching. That was pretty cool. He's way in Russia, and he was watching my channel. That was pretty neat. I've met some people down here, here in Columbus. A lady from New Zealand. Some people from the Philippines, Russia. Where else? Argentina. So you get a lot of different people here because we have the Army base here, Fort Moore. And a lot of people, their spouse or kids or somebody they know are in the Army. And they come, oh, we got a little action going here. They come down here to see them graduate and get on the... And so they come out and walk the river walk, and they stop and talk to you because they see you fishing. Like I said, everybody likes fishing. Mostly everybody. That was a good pull down on that one. Now if he'll just come back and go ahead and eat it so we can catch him on video. I'm going to turn the camera because he's tapping it a little bit, and maybe we'll get him on there when he pulls it down. It's a center rod that he hit. So let's see if he comes back. Come on back. How you doing?
Did you call somebody already?
Not tonight, I haven't. Had one good one on, and he got in the rocks on me. I think these fish are camera shy. When I put the camera on it, he stops playing with it. And when I don't have the camera on it, then he hits it. So we'll try taking it off of him again and see if we can get him to come on back and go ahead and eat his dinner. His dinner time for him. A lot of people come down and walk their dogs. You see all kind of cool dogs. I'm not a big dog person, but you know, he's somebody else's. He's cool. I don't want to have to clean up for them and take care of them. They like having a kid, and all my kids are grown, so I don't want no more kids for me. Too old. Moon's looking pretty cool. There's a little bit of cloud under it. I'll turn it here in a second, let you see it. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. I think those bites here and there, that's letting you know that these fish are starting to get ready to get off those beds and start feeding. So they're out moving around, and we'll catch them. I keep a journal. I didn't check my journal for today. It's from the last 3 years. I started keeping a journal, saying what I caught, what I used for bait, and all that when I come out. But I forgot to look at it tonight before I came, and actually I'm not sure where it's at because, like I said, I'm moving. But I'm moving to a wonderful spot. It's just 3 blocks from the river, so I can always come down here now. I don't have to hardly even drive. I can walk right to the river. Like I said, if you check my channel out, you'll see I made a video showing how close the river was, and so that'll be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep, we're gonna give it a few more minutes, and we're gonna call it a night and get ready to cook that gar tomorrow, and probably come back down here tomorrow. I'm gonna check and see if they're generating power. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. If we had some water here, I think that would help these fish bite too. It's where the sandbar is almost out, so that's pretty low. Pretty low. But again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And like I said, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel and enjoy yourself on here. We have lots of fun on here. I try to go to places. I go to Florida and Oregon just about every year, and then I wind up some other places. Like I said, me and my buddy of mine are trying to get us up to go to Gunnersville and fish up there here pretty soon. Maybe we'll get up there, and hopefully we have enough service that we can go live while we're up there. And that sounds like real fun. Real fun. Well, we're going to call it a day here in about 30 seconds. And I want to again thank everybody that watched. And like I said, make sure you watch tomorrow. We're going to be cooking that gar. 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific time. So check us out. And oh, I'm going to show you the moon before I go. I think that'll. Oh, you can't see it, but yeah, you can a little bit. See the clouds? That's a cloud going over the moon. I wish you could see it better, but camera ain't as good as our eye. Well, again, thank you everybody, and we're gonna call it a day, and you guys enjoy yourself.